Arguably the best game this Saturday will take place in College Station as number 7 Notre Dame takes on number 20 Texas A&M. The 12th man will be trying to lead Mike Elko to his first victory as head coach of the Aggies, while Notre Dame will be looking to get a signature quality top 20 victory on the road as they are trying to make the college football playoff for the first time under Marcus Freeman. This is setting up to be an epic game on Saturday night, and we're here to break it down and share our official prediction. So welcome back to the Gridiron Expert, guys. So glad you could join us today. As always, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and of course, check out everything down in the description below. That includes our website, thegridironexpert.com, home of those exclusive expert picks, some of the best college football and NFL spread picks in the entire country that have beat out over 80% of the national handicappers each of the last 6 years. So if you want to win big with us, some of the best picks in the country, one of the lowest prices in the country, a full year-long subscription, 365 days for all of our picks, this is the place for you. You won't find a deal like this, and you won't find winnings like this anywhere else. We can guarantee you that. So go sign up before the season gets going. Be the best decision you make all year long. We want you to take advantage of it and become a member of our GE Nation. So let's dive into this game. I am pumped. I am beyond pumped. I mean, we've got some great matchups on Saturday. We've got some great matchups all weekend long, but a top 20 matchup in College Station where the stakes are high for both teams. First game for Mike Elko at Texas A&M, a team that has the talent to maybe be a playoff dark horse, especially now that it is a 12-team playoff. Notre Dame is absolutely a college football playoff contender, but the schedule isn't that strong for them. The strength of schedule doesn't have many great opportunities on it for them. A win on the road against a solid Texas A&M team would be massive in terms of their playoff hopes come December. So much on the line in week one for both of these teams. You take a look at the offense, and we'll start with the visiting team. We'll start with Notre Dame. The storyline for Notre Dame's offense is it's all about the newcomers. It is a good offense, but it has a lot of new pieces. Namely, at the quarterback position, Riley Leonard transferring in to Notre Dame from Duke. Threw for over 4,400 yards during his time with the Blue Devils, rushed for over 1,200 yards during his time with the Blue Devils, and really took off at Duke under Mike Elko. So a very interesting storyline there. Riley Leonard now facing off against his former coach, both now with different programs. How crazy is that? He is a very, very talented quarterback, very accurate with the football as well when he's healthy. Got injured last year with the Blue Devils. His health is paramount, not just in this game, but for the entire season. The season will go as Riley Leonard goes for Notre Dame. So he's in at quarterback. Then he has some new weapons at his disposal. Chris Mitchell transferring into Notre Dame from Florida International. Had over 1,600 reception yards over 4 years with the Panthers. Bo Collins transferring in at a wide receiver from Clemson. Over 1,200 reception yards during his time with the Tigers. They do return their star tight end, Mitchell Evans. They've got Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, both at the running back core. Very solid running back core for the Fighting Irish. They've got the talent there, no doubt about it. But how quickly all these newcomers come together with a new offensive coordinator, I should add, will be very telling for Notre Dame and whether or not they can win this game. A&M, kind of a similar situation. They've got a new coordinator, Colin Klein, coming in as the new OC from Kansas State. They've got the talent, though. For them, it's health. A lot of guys got hurt last year. A lot of guys hurt over the course of their career. None bigger than Connor Wigman, their quarterback. Injured last year, but when he's played, he has shown flashes of brilliance. Got a great ball, great accuracy, great strength. I want to see him play a full season. I truly do. He's expected to be the starter, obviously, this season. We're hoping he can stay healthy all year long. He's got tons of weapons. Moose Muhammad, Ja'Day Walker, Noah Thomas, Donovan Green, who was out for the year last season with the Aggies. He's got tons of talent at his disposal. He's got 112 starts up front on the offensive line to hopefully protect him and keep him healthy this year. They've got the chance to be very explosive this season. We know what Colin Klein is capable of. His offenses at Kansas State were very, very fun to watch. The question, though, is can Colin Klein outsmart Marcus Freeman? Can Texas A&M's offense outplay and find enough opportunities against this Notre Dame defense? Because the Fighting Irish will have one of the best defenses in the country this year. They did last year. Last year, giving up just 15.9 points per game and only 276 total yards per game, only 157 passing yards per game. So Wigman may have a tough day getting the ball to his weapons against this Notre Dame defense. A Notre Dame defense that now returns 9 starters. So last year's numbers were great. The numbers this year could be even better because they are so experienced. The secondary, unbelievable. Xavier Watts leading the way. 7 interceptions last year, one of the best defensive players in all of college football this season. He returns this year for Notre Dame along with Benjamin Morrison. Rob Hurd transferring in from Northwestern, a big get in Notre Dame secondary as well. Jack Kaiser leads the linebacking core for the Fighting Irish. Howard Cross up front on the defensive line. It is an elite defense, no doubt about it. This was a top 10 unit last year. They will be a top 10 unit this year. And defense travels. You know, it's easy to rattle an offense in a hostile road environment like College Station will be, but not so much the defense per se. So Notre Dame's defense certainly going to have to carry in this game, and I would expect them to be up for the challenge. Defensively for Texas A&M, they've got talent. Don't sleep on them. They've got 9 starters back too. Their defensive line is really, really strong. They've got Shamar Stewart and Shamar Turner. Turner 6 sacks last year for the Aggies. Tarian York, the number 2 tackler last year, returns for the Aggies at linebacker. The secondary adds Will Lee in from Kansas State, also returns Bryce Anderson. They've got a lot of talent across the board there. New defensive coordinator Jay Bateman, the former Army defensive coordinator, had a great run with the Black Knights from about 2014 to 2018. A brilliant defensive mind that I think will do very well here in College Station. And last year, even though the Aggies didn't have a great record, their defense only gave up 22 points per game and only 109 rushing yards per game. So they were very stout. We talked about the defensive line. Very stout once again. I expect it. If Notre Dame wants to win this game, they're going to have to win it through the air. I don't expect them to have much success running the ball against the Aggies, which means this game is going to come down to Riley Leonard, the new quarterback, with a new core of wide receivers, with a new offensive coordinator, his first game at the respective program, having to win the game solely through the air, mostly, against Texas A&M at night in College Station. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. Give me Texas A&M to pull off the upset. The Aggies are actually slightly favored, about a field goal favorite entering this game, but it would be an upset based on the rankings. I believe A&M gets the job done, a signature victory in the first game of the Mike Elko era. He's a defensive-minded guy. We saw what he was able to do so quickly at Duke. I believe he's going to be able to do the exact same thing here at Texas A&M. When I look at this game, home field advantage is going to play a massive role here. The ability to rattle Riley Leonard, the ability to rattle this new Notre Dame offense is huge. This crowd and this defense for Texas A&M is able to force just a couple mistakes on Notre Dame. This is probably going to be a relatively low-scoring game. I don't expect either offense to light up the scoreboard. I think Notre Dame goes through some offensive struggles. I think A&M's offense struggles to move the ball effectively and efficiently against a strong Notre Dame defense. But ultimately, it is the home field advantage. It is the ability of Texas A&M offense, which I believe is a little more consistent, obviously from a talent standpoint, the players returning standpoint, not as many new pieces that Notre Dame's going to deal with to make just enough plays, more so than Notre Dame, to get the job done. The Aggies pull off a massive win. Now, don't go saying A&M's the real deal and they're going to be elite and everything like that. They're a good team. I'm sure they're going to shoot from number 20 to number 5 if they win this game. I think that would be a little bit too much. This is a very talented team. They've got a great coach. They've got a good squad. Not ready to put them up there as one of the best teams in the country yet, but they will take down one of the best teams in the country on Saturday and what has the chance to be the best game of the opening weekend. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching us here at the Gridiron Expert on YouTube. Make sure to continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and of course, check out everything down in the description below. That includes our website, thegridironexpert.com, home of our exclusive expert picks, some of the best college football and NFL spread picks in the entire country for one of the lowest prices in the entire country. We want you to take advantage of those. Sign up for those today and become a member of our GE Nation. Do it before the season starts. There's still time to get all of our picks. It's never too late to sign up for the expert picks, but the earlier you sign up for them, the better. So go check it out. The link down in the description below. And once again, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the Gridiron Expert.